What is going on, guys? How you guys doing on Twitch and YouTube tonight? Not a problem. Something's wrong. Give me a second. Something's wrong with Twitch. Of course, there's always a problem. Trying to fix it. Bear with me. Not sure what the problem is. Let's just turn this one off and turn it back on and see what happens. Something's wrong with it. All right, let's try this again. All right, the second time it looks like it worked out pretty good. I don't know what the problem was. It was being weird. Just hang tight just for a moment here and we'll get started. I want to show you guys what I got going on. What I got planned. May be good, it may not. I don't really know. But it's gonna be something, that's for sure. There we go. Okay, let's get this shit started. I need to test out a few things real quick. I'll show you what I'm working with in a second. I am going to rebuild my entire hangar. So this hangar right here, I'm changing it. But before I do it, I need to test something. So I'm moving my ships over here to see if they can fit. This thing might be too damn big. Maybe? Maybe if I knock this out. I knock this right here out, I might be able to get it to fit. That might work. I'm also going to remove this catwalk area. Just for now, we'll rebuild it here in a minute when I can figure out if this damn ship can fit in here with the way it is without having to change too much of it. Oof. That is going to be a close fit. I'm coming in here super quick. That's not going to work. This is why I wanted it to be bigger on the front. Because it doesn't leave much room for mistakes. And it will start damaging blocks or something. Yeah, it's doing damage to the blocks. At least it would. See that little dust coming off the blocks up there? That might not work. Which means I would have to rebuild this. But that's fine. I got a better idea for the front. So the question is how could I rebuild this, keep this shape? I guess I could do an extra layer on the bottom right here for the thrusters and just remove some guns because these guns are not, they're not staying here. Speaking of which, we'll just get rid of them all. I just put the guns on there to see how I wanted to do things. All that they was there for. To give me an idea. But that's basically where I'm going to have the guns once I get to that point, but that's not right now. what I want to do tonight is I'm going to fix this hangar up, and I think I'm going to remove the one in the front. It's half-ass built anyway. There we go. I'll keep removing shit. This whole top section right here, I'm getting rid of it. And the reason for that is I want to put other things in there. And I want to bring out the front of the ship a little bit. Now the sides of the wings, I'm also going to be changing at some point because I'm going to try to make this into a hangar on both sides. So just to make it uniform, because I did not do this earlier, I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Get rid of all this. And the catwalk for right now. So I'm going to have to lower this down into a different kind of block in order to break this whole side up right here to make these the wings the hangar. It's the only option I have to make this work, which is fine because I need to do something with this bottom section anyway. And then I can use this area up here, this up here as an extra storage room or something. So I can use it for something. The reason I wanted to do this is I wanted to reshape the front, but at the same time I don't want to get rid of the underbelly right here, which is this blocked in area, because that's internals. We don't want to get rid of that. That'd be terrible. I don't want to have to redo all of that, but I do want to get rid of the hangar. And then I want to make this top portion here, as it's coming down to a point like we would expect. I'm gonna lengthen it out, because if you look right here on these turrets, it's not big enough. So I'm gonna bring it out like 5 or 6 blocks on each platform, so I can put a turret here at each, and it can rotate all the way around 360 degrees without hitting the armor. That's the idea. So I'm gonna have the big guns on top, probably these 2 guns right here. Then I'm gonna drop a level. It's going to be extended. I'm going to probably take all this area here and extend it out to about here for each level, going all the way down the front middle of the ship. Probably what I'm going to do. Now, as far as thrusters, I may end up having to add thrusters. I'll probably add those here to the sides somewhere for, you know, pointing down. That way I can, if I'm in space, it doesn't really matter. The bottom section, which is why I'm going to increase the wings down here, is because this area right here is supposed to be the thrusters, which would put it right here, pointed, you know, coming down. But if I'm turning this, if I'm turning my wings into a hangar, which is what I want to do, I'm gonna probably start somewhere right here, rebuild another platform underneath this entire area, and I'm gonna fill this entire thing up with thrusters. Not like 100% thrusters, but we're going to space them out so a railgun can't take them out in one hit. And we're going to have all 3 different types down there. And then that's going to be able to give me a chance to armor it up on the side so it's not blocky like this. That'll give me a chance to armor up the bottom as well. And I think that's going to be a better design. And it's going to give me more room on top for more guns. I would love to have 2 of these big-ass guns on the bottom and 2 big-ass guns on the top. Like, we're talking about massive ass firepower. Like, when you see this ship, you're just gonna fucking, like, you're gonna shake in your fucking boots, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna splooge all over yourself as soon as you fucking see it. That's what I want. If I can take someone out in one volley of bullets and missiles, that's what I'm aiming for. But I also want a cool design, and this is a little bit blocky. So right here on these sides right here, once I get the hangars done, I'm gonna start pulling those down like at an angle, like diagonal. So from like right there and to right here, we're going to start pulling it down to a point, which is going to match up to this hangar here that I'm about to destroy. And then the bottom is going to come up to a point. So it's going to be 2 different points on both sides. And then the bottom down there is going to get rounded off to match up to the bottom of this one. This up here is going to get extended to hold the extra turrets. This whole area in here, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but it's not going to be the hangars. And then, of course, the front, of course, is going to come out a little bit further. Probably about to right where I'm at right here. And it's going to come down into an actual point as well. So it's not going to be exactly 1-to-1 scale of the Farragut class battlecruiser or the capital ship from Elite Dangerous. But that's what the original design was supposed to be, but I want to make it my own. So I'm changing things up just a hair. That's why I changed the thumbnail on YouTube, if you didn't recognize that. Instead, I took a picture of this ship, the way it's being built, and not using... It's inspired by that other ship. We'll just say that. Alright, looks like I got rid of all the guns so we don't have to hear that bullshit all night. At least not yet. Maybe later. Let me test the fighter. Can the fighter get in there without problems? I need to figure out how far and how big I need to make it. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high is plenty enough room. Oh, and I just want to point this out there because it was absolutely hilarious. If you look down here, Travis gave me a little special surprise. It's Commander Cocksucker. Yep, I said it. Fucking hilarious. Oh shit, oh shit, oh that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. I couldn't stop. Do I not have, oh I don't have my engines turned on, no wonder. That's why I couldn't move. I didn't have my hydrogen engines turned on. Oh, I thought I got rid of that. I guess I didn't. I might need to go turn the guns off. I got shit to do tonight. We got building to do. Okay, so this is plenty high enough for this ship. I can get in here. It's not too much hassle. But I'm aiming to have 4 fighters. It is going to be named the USS America. Yeah, we will 1,000% name it that, America. I will 1,000% put that name on the side now. I was going to call it the USS Penis Deep because that's how it was going to work whenever I got into someone. But yeah, I guess I better not do that for YouTube purposes and shit, you know. So yeah, we'll call it the USS America. I like that idea. I'm gonna have to print off. I can pull that Surtur, the big ship. No, I can't because I don't have the actual functional ship. I have the blueprint ship. Shit. I was gonna say I could pull out Surtur and balls deep sounds better. All right, we'll do that instead. All right, we'll put it right here on the fucking side. It's just gonna say USS Penis Deep. It's actually I played Subnautica a while back, and that was the. That was the name of my big cyclone. I think it was called a cyclone. Big ass submarine. I put that on the side of the USS Penis Deep. It was hilarious. Some people found it funny. I need to go shut that damn thing up. We're not getting attacked. Let's just go do that real quick. I don't feel like hearing it all night. I know they can shoot. That's why I want them. This is my second bridge area. I don't know if you watched the one last night, you'll be able to see that me building this one. This up here is my main bridge area. Haven't completely finished it yet. Let's see, we need to turn off these cannons. I know they're only temporary cannons anyway. Temp cannons right here. We're just going to turn off all the blocks. There we go. Peace and quiet. Awesome. And I did the second bridge and I walled it off. That way if a missile comes in here and tries to fuck my world up, then I have a backup option. This is not all. I'm creating a third bridge as well. Probably down here in this room. Just put like a bridge thing right here or something like that. In my reactor room. Yeah, we're going to put it there. You said you love this game. Can't wait for Space Engineers 2 to become multiplayer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you bought your friends games? Dude, I do that all the time. If I'm playing a game and I want my friends to play, like JD, he was here last night. I've bought him tons of games. He's bought me tons of games. Whenever we get into a situation where money may be an issue for us, but we want the other one to play, we buy it for each other. Just the way it works, you know? So yeah, I respect that, dude. I respect the hell out of that. Now, what I don't want to fuck up is the spine of my ship. That little bar going across, that's my entire spine. That I cannot fuck up. Because if I fuck that up, the entire... I'll just show you. I'll just show you because it's easier to show you than it is to tell you. See all the yellow? If I screw my spine up, the entire ship is screwed to an extent. I'd have to rebuild it, but it won't be 100% messed up. Like, for example... These, I do not like this. What have I done here? The blue means they're connected to each other, but they're not connected to the main network. And right here's where the screw up is. We got to fix this, or I'll forget. We ain't doing that. We'll remove that, and we're going to add in a T-junction here. If I could figure out which one it is. Like so. And then, I'm just going to throw this shit together really fast. This is not what I was supposed to be doing. But, you know, conveyors, it comes with the territory. Alright, now they're all yellow. That's great. Yeah, I don't want a whole redo. This is the 4th time I rebuilt the ship in the last 7 episodes, or parts, or chapters, or whatever you want to call it. And basically the last 7 nights I've rebuilt the ship 4 times. It's all on stream. If you miss those and you want to watch them, and if you really want to watch me building a ship like this from scratch, learning how to play the game at the same time, then, well, it's all on YouTube. You can go see it whenever you feel like it, or whenever you get time. But yeah, I've tore this down and I've rebuilt the internals multiple times. And then we started putting, like last night, we put the wings on, we put the top dome on where the bridge was going to be. And I still got to smooth out some edges. But I wanted to see what it sort of looked like. Yeah, I like the pipe conveyors too. I really like, I like the pipes, but they're harder to work with in my opinion. At least sometimes. Like this whole engine system was supposed to be piping. But instead I went with reinforced for certain areas. Let me see if I can find one. Now I was trying to make everything airtight. It's not 100%. Let's see. Is there more engines? Yeah, I can't find them. They're here. They're somewhere in these walls. I like the pipings as well. I might redo it later. But I was trying to get everything to work off this middle grid, which is the spine. And I did all that with reinforced pipes. So, all right, let's get. We already finished that. Let's start working on this. And the first time I built this, I built it out of nothing but heavy armor. It was, oh my god, it was cancer. The weight was so crazy. Like I'm already up to. Damn, what was I at? You know what? We'll find out. I'll do this the easy way. Just throw down one of these. And I'm at 9.6 million at the current moment. It's in the bottom right hand corner right there. Can't really show you, but down there in the corner. So it's heavy as shit. It's not quite as heavy as Surtur. Surtur is like 20 million, but we're getting there. The light bars, are you talking about, let me get out of that. Are you talking about these right here? The corner lights? Is that the light bars that you're talking about? Because I use them for stairs, because I had a situation at the very beginning where it would basically create a separate grid for the stairs. So I ended up, my buddy Travis, he has like 2,000 hours in the game. He told me about using these corner lights, and it worked out pretty great. We'll leave that there for now. We're going to start ripping this shit apart. Is that not working? No, it's not. Okay, cool. We are going to... Okay, we got that set up. Why does it not work like that? I got to do this individually? That sucks. Okay, we're basically just going to tear a hole right in the middle of all this. I need this extra space right here for the hangar. I'm just going to leave it as two big ass openings. We're going to change it from 2 into 1. That's my idea for now. It might work. It might not. If it doesn't, I'll redesign it again. I'm doing pretty good at redesigning this ship here lately. Over and over again. Yeah, that looks fairly decent. So this whole thing, I'm basically getting rid of all of it. I don't want to get rid of the outer part here, so we'll probably go... Probably like this, and let's see how far back we are. If I do one more back, it's not going to hurt nothing, is it? Maybe 2. Oh, well, it's going to fuck up my door. I'll just rebuild the door. No big deal. Not a problem. Oh, wait, that's going to screw up that door, too. Ah, fuck it. It'll be alright. I'll fix them all. Really? Let's just get the basic outline here fixed up. We'll probably go right there and leave that corner for now until I figure out what I want to do with it. We'll leave those stairs for now as well, because I'll probably end up having to extend those stairs down. Okay, something's wrong. I can't. There we go. Now see this. Oh, I didn't think about this corner. We will figure that one out as well. Might have to make the stairs come up right here to this door instead of right here. For now, we're just going to delete shit. I need this entire thing to disappear. Oh wait, this is my backup armor. The wall. Better not do that. Actually, I might want to just put that whole wall back. I forgot I want double armor on my walls, because this is going to be a combat ship after all. Good enough for now. We'll fix the rest later. Yeah, progress. Does this one take care of that? It sort of does. Try not to fuck up as much as I can, but at the same time, I still want to get it to where it needs to be. This is going to be plenty big enough as a hangar. Once I get rid of this, then we can add in the second part down for the thrusters while we're at it. we're going to do up to there. And I got to rebuild that whole siding here in a minute. Yeah, this is going to be plenty. Yeah, plenty. We will... What does this lead to? Nothing. Waste of time. That's what that leads to. Get rid of that one as well. And right here, we'll fix that problem with one of these. Oh, I can't? Why the hell not? Bet just because of that. Do something like that. That looks good. Now we got to rebuild this bottom here. This whole front bottom. I took the wall off when I probably shouldn't have taken the wall off. You know, noob ass mistakes. The way it works. We're just gonna rebuild it the best we can. I don't like that, so we're gonna remove that and put that there. Yeah, I gotta rebuild this whole wall now. I fucked it up. It's not gonna be too terrible though. I don't want it to fly out the front. I want the front to be protected. That way if I'm in combat, then it's the only time they can shoot us through the side. That's the idea anyway. Could be a terrible idea. There we go. Fixed it. Now right here, this wall, I might actually destroy this wall and rebuild it to make it just a flat surface. Might do that. No, I cannot. I gotta do this individually. Okay, fine. Have it your way, game. We'll give it some extra armor here. Like so. My phone is going crazy. Dude, but do I really need to do all that? Doesn't really match what I was aiming for. With this, it's going to be plenty big, and no, we're just going to leave it as extra armor. That's what we're going to do. I want to leave it as extra armor. And we will just put this here like that. Yeah, gives it a little bit of a design. Hell, now that I said that, I want to do the same to the top or to the back and then remove that front panel. Give it like a little indent. Like the other one. Look at me just making changes already. Just done this. The way my brain works, I gotta do it and see it and then I can fix it. And it won't let me destroy these multiples at a time. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. But the question is, which one is this sitting on? So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this block. Not that one. I want to remove this one. Then I want to paint this one red. Like so. We'll switch back. Add that back in. That shows me where I need my block to be. We're going to place a block there. And we'll place a block here. Oh, wrong button. And then if I remember correctly, it's going straight in a line at one block apiece. Something like this. Yeah, that's something that looks right. That looks right. We are about to form the shit out of this. It's gonna be awesome. We'll make that uniform the same as the top. looks about right. It's actually one step back on that one. Could just move that whole damn thing forward one block. Couldn't I? Yeah, see how it's indented more on the top than it is the bottom? I don't think that's much to bitch about. I'll bitch about it later. Let me figure out why my phone's blowing up. Okay. Nothing important. Can I cut this off like this? Or I could just rip off the front. Not quite right, and if it ain't uniform, I don't want it. Alright, fuck it, we're tearing down a wall. How am I going to do this? I guess I'm just going to have to find out. Yes, okay. We're going to do it like that. We're tearing down this wall. Much as I don't want to do all that, I'm going to. I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist, but I'm damn close to it sometimes. And with building, might as well do it right. If you're not going to do it right, then why do it? But right doesn't always mean perfect. As long as it's functional, I'll be happy, and as long as it has sort of the design that I'm looking for, that's all I care about. Alright, now we have to move this shit forward by one block. So we're going to repaint this one. And we're going to put the block there. Whoa, whoa, too fast. Too far, too fast. Where'd it go? Go away. Oh, I'll get you in a second, buddy. I don't like you either. Get out of here. Alright, there we go. Sorry, those guys were aggravating me. I had to show them what's up. I beat them in one bullet. I didn't even shoot a bullet. It was a keyboard bullet. Either way, I won. That's all that matters. See. This one is the correct one. We're just going to remove a few of these extra blocks. Try to save on some weight if possible. Might not always be possible. See, we got a platform right there. Let's just remove that. Put the extra wall right there. We'll leave that extra armor. Remove 20 to get more. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to run the pipes real quick for what I'm about to do. Could I? Could I? I think I could. I could probably layer this up with a bunch of welders on the bottom. Since I'm extending this room down here anyway by, what is it, 5 blocks? I could spare 2, 3, at least 3 blocks. I could spare 2 and leave the last one in there enough for an engine. But the engines are going to be much bigger, I think. Yeah. We're going to need... Let's measure it. 1, 2, 3. They're going to need all 4 blocks for the engines. But if I put them on the outside, I don't have to put them on the inside. Which means if I lay Balder down and then paint around the square like I did the first time, I can get a better idea if that will block my engine placements here in a little. Yeah, we're going to work on that next. I like that idea. And now we're going to put the armor back up so at least it can take 1 bullet before the hangar gets destroyed. Might do a backup hangar somewhere just as a... I like redundancy. Have a backup option in case something goes bad. Alright, now we just gotta armor this up out here and I think we'll be alright. And leaving a flat surface like this means that I can put missiles or something on it. I can have guns here protecting it. Sounds like a great idea. The more guns, the better. Like big, massive guns. Probably not on this section though. Let's see, what is it? Number 8. These fit? Why are they like that? That's not gonna fit. What about these? Oh, definitely not. Definitely not that. Why are they sideways? They do not fit on the... Nope, they do not fit. Okay, so we would probably... Why are these... Okay, all of them are going to fit sideways like that? Okay. Alright. That didn't work out as well as I hoped. But we don't need those. It's for looks now. What I do need... Let's work on this and see if we can't make the hangar a little bit better. Why did he put pink lights on my ship, dude? Travis, man. What are you doing? Why can I not go down? Is it already touching the bottom? No. Like half the damn thruster? No, they're working. Okay, I just wasn't holding it. Balder's just a big bitch. Well, that's what it is. Massive. It's a massive ass. Look, it won't go down. I'm holding it. Oh, there it is. It's finally moving. Alright, we're gonna park him right there. That looks good. Look at all this room I got from switching it over to the wings. This is great. Look at that. Plenty of room. Alright. I can handle that. This right here I want to be a platform. So I don't really want to get rid of my extra armor. Alright, we're going to finish one thing at a time. I might destroy this staircase, actually. Re-wall this up. I want that double layer of armor, at least on certain parts. So we're just going to do that real quick. Better than forgetting about it later. And then what I might do here is I might figure out a way how to bring the staircase down here or just bring it down to here. Like, this This conveyor system, that's part of my spine. I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin it anyway, but I might put like a number 6 on here. Like this. And then make the staircase. Need to figure this out though, because it's part of it. Probably make it come down here like this. Okay, okay. You want to fuck with me? I got you. You won't outsmart me. It's not going to happen. Well, it might eventually. I'm not like the brightest thing here. But we'll put those there. Oh wait, I can't put that there. What I can do is I'll add this. It's going to look like shit, but better than blocking off my access. We'll block that one off for now. And then we can remove that. Switch back over. Then we can add in a number 7. Like that. That'll work. But if I have to, I'll just armor that up. That might work. This, I might just armor this whole wall back up. And then just leave room to get up into where I need to go. Now this, I might change this entire area now, since I'm doing it like this. This was a way to get up into this door here to the bridge. But it'd be real nice if I could walk out here into this area. Take like, instead of going that direction, take that stair down, like walk over. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Okay, what I don't like that. There we go, fixed. That'll give me some headroom. I don't like knocking my head on things. I don't know, I'll figure this out, but I want to take... It's just right there. But I also want to get to there without having to have so many different ways. Like, I don't want to have to run down here, fly up here, and then go up. Like, that's... I don't want that shit. Alright, we're just going to color them in real quick. Get back to project here. We'll figure it out in a little bit, because it does pertain to what we're doing. But it's not that big of a deal. And the good news is every bit of the changes I'm making here is also happening on the other side of the ship. I've only got to do it once. Do some measurements. This actually might work. Here, just to give us a little bit more room in the back, I'm going to move this ship up a little bit. Right there. Yeah, that's plenty. We're going to have to go a little bit wide on this one. I got another idea. I had it in the very beginning in the other hangar, but then I destroyed the other hangar. Well, I rebuilt everything. I didn't really destroy it. But if this works, like the way I'm hoping it does, Travis swears do not do this. It's a bad idea. But right there around that square, I'm going to knock that out and put a bunch of welders in there. And then I'll put glass on top of that. So when these guys land with a connector in the middle, they should repair themselves. And then for the top part, since I won't have welders for the top, I'm going to have nanites or nanobots. There's these things. Building repair systems. It's a mod. and I like them a lot. I'm just gonna like put like 2 or 3 over here, like I did in the first time in the first build. I'm just rebuilding that just in this space instead of the other one. That's what I'm gonna aim for. It might not work. He says it's gonna make my game extremely laggy, but who knows? Why don't I just do it at the same point? That way it doesn't matter. Just do it out to the same. How many blocks long is this? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8. I like that I did better. And the reason for that is Balder can fit in either one of those locations because he's probably the more important thing for this ship right now. If he goes down, we have no way of resupplying. I'm not putting drills on this ship. This is a combat ship. So without Balder, we don't have materials. He has to stay intact. So if he can repair himself anywhere, then that's going to be a plus for everything, I believe. That's the idea. Without him, we're fucked. I don't want to be fucked. At least not in this way. Alright, we're going to also double check the other side. Looks like it's working out quite nicely. A few mistakes here and there. This wall is all jacked up. But that's fine. I can fix this. So it's not completely symmetrical, apparently. Not quite exactly what I had in mind. Not terrible, though. I don't understand what's happening here. Nothing's behind it. We'll chalk it up to extra armor. When in doubt, armor it again. I'm solved. Oh, I can't place it. Okay. Bitch. What? Alright. Trying to fuck with me. I see what's going on here. I ain't gonna let you win like that. Really? I don't understand what I was trying to do here, but just for shits and giggles, we're gonna do that. Looks good enough. Did it mess anything up over here? A little bit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove that. Now we're going to turn this back on. Okay, now that those are fixed, let's start working on the bottom section real quick. Oh, I don't have my engines on. There we go. Now we're moving. feel much happier with this. It's not quite what I had in mind to begin with. I wanted to make hangar doors that would block the bridge, but now that the bridge is fully encased, I don't need to be able to see all of it. My bridge, right underneath these two missiles, is basically where the bridge is. This whole upper section is encased in a double armor. So everything's double light armor right now, at least for the internal components. So what we're going to do here is we're going to delete these blocks out. Just like so. Perfect. Let's go double check the other side, make sure it's okay. Well, I screwed that up whenever I made it into a subgrid. Gotta quit doing that. Alright. Perfect. I'm working on this side if you guys haven't figured that out. And then the other side, I'm just letting it be what it is, because this right here will probably be the main hangar for what I'm wanting. Now there's only a problem, that I'm not going to be able to get it exactly the way I want until I lay down another layer of block. Because they're going to have something to connect to. Otherwise, it creates a subgrid. That... We'll figure out the rest of it later about where to put engines and all that. Right now I'm just trying to design what I need. Yeah, that looks good. Now we're going to set up welders. And then we'll have to run the connectors. And I think so they got each side. We're going to make it like this. Wait. Yeah, that might work. All right, now we have to start running about right here. I don't need to run it from the side. I can run them to the middle. We need to pipe in some shit real quick. We're gonna probably use this one. I want to do it now so I don't forget to do it. You know what? We can actually use the pipe probably. You guys like seeing pipes? We're gonna use pipes. I can figure out where they are. Oh wait, it's number 5. Let's just use this one. Really? I misclicked. We'll run it to here. There. This ass. Like that. And piped in. Now they're all... Are they all connected? They might not be connected, so in order to fix that problem, I'm gonna make it look cool with a bunch more pipes that I probably don't need. But what better way to make it look cool than to add a bunch more? If I could hit the right buttons would be nice. Not really. Come on, fingers. Figure it out. Figure it out, fingers. Okay, there we go. Phew. Took me a minute on that one. Damn struggle was real. So if it's all connect, wait, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That one will work. This one will not. I need a T intersection, I believe. We're just gonna make a bunch of T junctions. Yeah. We'll do that. Put one here, here. And for this last one, we will, I don't know what I'm wanting to do with that one yet. Or it needs to be like a junction box, right? Like a cross. Cross is not going to work. It would have to be one of these. But even for that, it's not going to work either. How am I going to do this? I don't want to make a bunch of crosses. That's going to cause problems. I know what I'll do. I'll just put it here. Like this. Like this. And here. One used to curve. Oh, it didn't lose that one. Damn it. Can't use the T intersection. We'll have to use one of these again. We'll probably have to use these on each of the corners. The only way I can think of to pipe it all in. If it's not right, we'll come back and do it again later. Look at that. Easy build. Now that also happened on the other side as well. Now those should be piped in. We can double check it with a mod. Boom. They're all yellow. Perfect. Alright, cool. Just turn those off. And now what I need is probably number 2 here. We need glass. Oh, window. I want that big one. Where's it at? That one. Isn't there? That's probably this one. Then we'll probably grab the 1x1s. See which one looks cooler. The problem with this, it's not going to work like I wanted it to. So I might end up having to use the 1x1s. I can't place them. What? All right, I got an idea. Can't think you can outsmart me. No game. You ain't playing your fucking games. You're playing my game. Sorta. So the idea behind this is it protects the ship, right? First off, from landing on the welders. And the welders can repair any damage that may be done to the glass. Hopefully. Before it breaks. Now I'm going to leave that connected right here on this side. But what we're going to do is we're going to find the middle. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About right there. Right there. Now right there, the reason why I did all this the way I did it is so I can pipe that into a connector. See? Absolute intelligence, was it not? And then that connector will fill up this location like that. Nice. And as far as the bots are concerned, we don't need LCD. We don't need the TVs anymore, so we can go here, type in build and repair, and we'll throw. Oh, I gotta put these in here too. Where am I going to stick these? Probably right here against the wall, so I can pipe those in as well. I'm actually going to put it right there. Pipe it into the wall. I did it like this. They can connect to each other. And then I can still connect it into the bottom. Yes, sir. I can connect those right there. Good, good, good. Oh, that's working out quite nicely, actually. And we're going to do... These right here will act as armor as well. If need be, you know what I mean? Perfect. I'll probably have 2 more right here in this armor. That'll work. The only problem with this one is I have to figure out where the piping is. I can run the piping to this. But I'm going to need pipings over here on this side anyway for the weapons. So... Alright, let's get this... Let's pipe this all in real quick. We're going to use actual pipes. And we'll use a T intersection, I believe, for this one. Can I make this happen? Yes, I can. Like that. And for these, we will pipe those in from this direction. Go. And for this last one over here, we will have to run the long pipe for this one. What I will do is I will do this. Oops. Wrong button. Hit the Windows button. Fingers. Can we hit the right one? There we go. The long piping. She said. Wants to do like a... Now I got pipings for my guns. If I put guns back here. But all this is going to be armored up as well once I get done with it, so it's not really like that big. There's how pipings work. Now let's test this bitch out before I build the next one to see if it even... It's going to work. Like, there's no reason why it wouldn't work, but... The real question is, I need to figure out how to do damage to something in creative mode. What button is it? There it is. Good enough. And there you go. Now the whole bottom will start getting welded, and then the nanobots, which is in the walls, those will start repairing anything that needs to be repaired on top. There we go. Perfect. We have welders. I like it enough to do it again. Oh, I need to start with these because I didn't block this one off. There we go. On my welders again. And I did it like this sideways, I believe. Good. All right, and we used number 9 for this. So I'm hoping, since it's a holiday vacation for me for like the next 2 weeks, maybe 3, I am going to be playing the holy shit out of this game, and this ship will be built, and I'm hoping I can have it at least built by the time I get ready to go back to work. That's the idea. So I'll be doing this every single day, every single night, the next few weeks. Same as I have been here lately. How can I fix this problem? Got an idea. Okay, there's that. Now we just got to... Where's the T intersections at? Right there. You know, if I just put T intersections here, everything would be happy. We're just gonna do that. Can't say I don't have enough places that, you know, for ports on this backside then. Works for me. Until later on when I test this shit and it doesn't work. That's gonna be terrible. Alright, so we need to go and test the other side real quick, double check it all. Why did I just do that here? Why did I not do this with these? Because I heard these boxes right here, they cause problems. They cause lag or something like that, so I can understand why I did it there. But the rest of these, I don't understand why I did that. Good enough. Now this whole section here, I'm gonna armor up that section, and then it's gonna come down to a slant. Then it's going to go back up like that. Because this right here is basically what this bottom's going to have other than thrusters in here. There's nothing else I need. Unless if my core, right here in this core area, if that gets hit, we're screwed. But I got backups up here as well underneath that hangar, which we're about to tear down here in a few minutes. Because these hangars are basically done. There's nothing else I need to do to them, really. Oh, except for this one. I need to fix this. Go, and we'll throw a connector on there. Now it's done. Add in lights and make it look fancy later. Right now, I'm actually after functionality. I do want to put lights in here. Way too dark for my liking. Here's the lights. I have no lights. We will fix this problem right now. No, I won't, apparently. Can't put those there, so we're going to put them here. I can't put them on certain walls for some reason. It's the angled walls. Those walls right there, the triangles, I can't put them on those. We're going to go... Not so bad. Brighten it up a bit. Gives people outside a target to shoot at. Yeah, that looks good. You can't hit that damn hangar. You got problems. Like a lot. Green. It's green, okay. All right, there we go. That's my hangar. I don't know what else I need inside of it right now. That was my only plan, was clearly just that. But we need to tear down, either tear this down or fix it. I do know this entire upper section I wanted to fix because it's not long enough. As you guys can see, when I go to put guns on it, those guns can't even spin around without getting hit. We're building these small platforms like this. We're going to build them out further. And I'm going to build them this length right here for these guns. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks on each section. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This one needs to be extended another block. But this top one we don't have to fuck with, which is great because I don't want to do that anyway. But this one we need to extend it. The good news is that the way I built this, it won't be that hard. All we got to do is add another block. Boom. That one's done. But that ain't all. I need to go actually one more other block out. So we're going to remove these side blocks. Like so. We'll remove these blocks. That. And we're going to build it back into a square real quick. So that's the original design. Big ass square. And we're going to extend it. Make it not a square. And to have enough room to hold up everything that we need to hold up. But we're not completely tearing down the hangar, this old one. We're half-ass tearing down the hangar. I might use it for something else. I don't know what yet, but I mean, that's my entire spine going down, and underneath that's the underbelly. That's where all the gyroscopes and more cargo, H2 tanks, more H2 tanks I should say. I got like 6. All the warp drives or the jump drives, all that's down there. So I can't destroy that. I'm not destroying that section. What I might do is I'm thinking about having this as like a hollow, just wall it up and then use it for something else instead of using it for a hangar. Or we have 3 hangars. Do I need 3 hangars on this ship? Fuck no. But do I need all this extra stuff either? No, not really. I don't need really any of it, to be honest with you. Like, I have everything in this ship right now except for thrusters and weapons to make it move, to make it go and screw shit up. Should have gone overboard and made it a 4-ship port. Well, it is a 4-ship port. It has 2 on each side. Add them on the ceiling? Oh yeah, dude. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Flip your ship upside down, or just have ships that have connectors on the top? You know what I mean? Like, How would you have expanded that? Because I mean, I'm open for suggestions. Always open for suggestions. But I am going to start destroying this this design armor real quick and start. I need to expand it. There's no questions about that. I'm also wanting to have one of these big ass things on the front too. One on the back, one on the front, on the top and bottom of the ship. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it doubles. So we need 16 wide. That's gonna make this a little bit more difficult then, isn't it? Yeah, I need to go 2 extra wide on each side. All right. All right. We'll do it. We'll do it. Not a problem. Not a freaking problem at all. No problem, game. That means this whole section right here. I could have just encased this all into armor. Only light armor. But everything here needs to be expanded by 2 at this point. If I want to do this the right way. The way I'm playing it off in my head. Which sort of works out, I guess. We'll just give it extra armor. I mean, that's a lot of extra armor, though. We're going to try it out. Hopefully I can calculate enough thrust power to make this work. This section actually I don't need this. Gotta save room for the design. That's a perfect opportunity for it. This needs to be expanded out. Oh, what did I just do? Cancel that. I think I just hit Control X. I did not want to do that. Not yet. Maybe later. Okay. So we got that part extended out. I need to extend the rest of this now. This part will be fine. Not so much for this part. This part up here. That'll be perfectly okay, I believe. I do. Oh my, not that one. Which one? Which one is it? This one? I don't know if it's this one or not. I'm just going to use it as an example. Perfect. Now those can spin around without getting hit. I would need to extend this one out. How far does this need to extend? At least 1, maybe 2 more. All right, now let's test it. I think this was number 7. See, if it turns around though, it's going to hit these, but all these are all going to turn toward the enemy. I think I need to extend it out 1 more. 1 more block might give it the extra. Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3. It's needed to be extended about 4 blocks, just so it doesn't hit. Ooh. All right. We'll do it. Might as well have some fun with it. A lot of damn armor. What about that? Like 1 too many, I believe. But what I can do take it and set it up a little closer. Like that. Or, better yet, have 2 of them. What better way to say America than to have 2 of them? That's a little high. Yeah, I can shoot right over. Look at that. Oh, we're starting to come along. And then I can tear out anything in between all this armor. I can tear that out for piping. Said you could flip the ship upside down and keep them upside right, as if Star Wars ships. Yeah, I chose Elite Dangerous because I didn't want to build Star Wars. I'm pretty sure that everybody's already overdone the shit out of that. So I was like, I'll just figure it out and go with a different design. So what I think I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to leave enough armor here for piping. So we're going to do something crazy. We're going to leave enough armor in here, or enough room for piping. We're going to cut into here. This to the top of the ship. I like the idea. I just got to figure out where it's at. Okay, so it's about 2 blocks in. 1 there. No. Oh, shit. I just fucked that up. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. I think that was it. That was not it. It was back 1 more. I think it was right there. Right there. All right, so now we got piping into here. So we will. The hell's that doing there? So that piping is over 1. That should happen on the other side as well. Here we are going to. So it's 3 over on this one. We are going to cut in. How do I want this piping to go? I want it to be armored. So we need to cut into right here. And cut into right here. Oh shit. I'm in the bridge. That's hilarious. This is right where my bridge is. Okay. Not a problem. We will, be here. Like I mentioned. We're gonna be piping through here. This should go straight into that one. Oh wait, it's gonna remove all these blocks though. Okay, that's fine. I can do reinforced conveyors for those. No, that's a terrible idea. Why would I do that? It needs to be down here. That's going to cut in. Okay, I got an idea. We are going to cut into it. Did I replace that already? We're going to run this pipe over through here. Cut straight through this wall that has armor on both sides. Like so. And run this here. Then run it up. We're going to pipe all this into. Like that. But I put those on the edges. I did not put these. How are those in the different line? Are they bigger guns? They look straight. My eyes are fooling me. Oh, shit, they are over here. Well, that actually might work out better. It just might make the wall look stupid. We'll fix the wall. I prefer that method. Because then I can just put it right here, and then as long as I keep them in a straight line, I can go all the way down through here. Yeah, I don't mind that. Alright, let's extend this again. Dude, this damn thing's gonna have like 9 guns on the front. Oof. Somebody's gonna get killed. Probably gonna be me. I want to bring this down 2 steps. This is 1, 2. We're gonna expand here. I'm gonna leave all the armor right where it's at. I don't feel like dealing with it. We'll just even add a little bit more to it to give it a little something special, you know what I mean? Here, we'll just armor that up too. I don't know if I'm going to put anything in here or not. But I am going to step it down and then we're going to build out. I don't want to make it like a solid amount of wall here. Not yet. Five. I'm gonna go 7. Problem with doing this, I think this is gonna be the last platform I do that for. Ship's getting not too big. Yeah, I'll probably do this. This right here will be the last platform for this section. Then I'll start working on making it a point too. Well, I might not get the thrusters just tonight. Okay, that's perfect. Let's start working on building the design. It's called Gungnir, right? So it needs to be like, it needs to sort of look like a spear tip. I'm gonna start bringing all this down, and I'm gonna bring the bottom up. We're gonna start building the spear tip. Might as well get that going. Give it a little bit more of a little bit of a design going on. But I think what I'm gonna do, if I do this right, this whole internal section here is gonna have guns shooting out of the tip, like one right here, maybe 2 on each side as it comes out to a point, and then I'm gonna make like, it's gonna be like 6 rail guns. What are you saying? I think it'd be pretty cool if I can pull it off. I doubt it, but you know, it'd be cool if it worked. But in order to make this correct, I'm gonna need to make it big enough for a railgun. I think my railguns are this one. Number 4. Is this a railgun? I think this is a railgun. Yeah, railgun, small caliber. It's about to shoot at something. Let's see, we need to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so each one of them needs to be 5. So we're going to drop this down to 1 more below. And we're going to go make it out to be 5. 3, 4, 5. Drop it down, make it 5. I'm going to drop down 2, make it, and then 5 out. 5. Drop down 2. 2, 4, 5. Now we're going to start working our way in, because that's going to hold all the rail guns. But this right here would be double, because it's going to be on the, it's going to be like that on the back, or on the bottom as well. Oh, shit. We're doing it. Fucking doing it anyway. It was out 5, down 2. So in this case, it's going to be out 5, up 2. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. It needs to be 5, so I'm gonna do a 6th one, I believe. Wait. No, I won't. Then we're gonna do up 2, out 5 more. That'd be 1, 2. That might work. Now we can start working inwards for the point. So I think I'm gonna do, it'd be like 1, 2 by 1, maybe. Or I could do 1, make it like a really sharp point. Like so. Yeah, now we just need to do it again for this one. I want it to be doubled up. Now this is going to give me 5 here, so it's going to be 2, 4, 5. That's going to give me 4, 6. Oh, that's going to be, oh wow. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Dude, that's like 11 or 12 guns on the front. If I do one on top right here and then one on the bottom, that's 12. All right, I'm done. I'm game for that. That sounds great. But we also need to extend a little something. Is that heavy armor? Oh, it's light. Okay. We need to extend this. I need to see where it puts my... Oh, that's where it's going to put my conveyors. Okay, I can armor that in, and then I'll just extend another tip if I need to, you know what I mean? Because this is the middle of the ship. So I think I built this a little wrong. Maybe it needed to come out a little bit further. But I can armor this in and hope for the best. Yeah, I'll just do that. Alright, let's go and give this same treatment as everything else. Turn this off. And we'll probably end it right there. We'll cap it off right there. Alright, let's start putting this shit together as far as the walls is concerned. Oh. Take that away. There we go. Start building these walls up. Because this side right here is gonna have to, I'm gonna have to put some armor and shit on it too to make it work. But we'll get to that point. I'll figure out something to make it not so square. Probably another layer of armor. You know, reasons. What I might do is I might try to extend this wing. Since it's so nice looking right here, maybe put some struts out so they can fly in, but then expand, like they can fly in from like this window right here. Instead of flying in from the side, they can fly into this from this window. I can knock this shit out to make it like an entrance, and then I can expand these wings down into a tip on the sides as well. Might be a little bit big, but now as far as what's going to go inside there, I have no fucking clue. I don't have that answer. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I'm completely finished with the design because there's no reason in painting it right now for me if I'm just completely destroying it every 5 minutes to rebuild it. So I'm just gonna go with that for now until later, figure it out at that point. I really don't like this. I need it to come out a little bit more. I like this part. I don't like this part. That part don't make sense to me. This part does. I like this. Especially considering the inner area can have all the armor that I want it to have. I can literally fill this in with nothing but armor for all the weapons and conveyor systems. But I don't want to go super big because once it gets to a certain weight limit, it becomes a dreadnought at that point, which is fine. I'm cool with that. But you know. Did I just armor that in for no reason? No, I did it right. Okay. We're gonna fully encase it real quick and just see what it looks like. If I have to rebuild it, then guess what? We know what happens next. Tear the bitch apart and redo it. Did I just do that again? I did. Did I just do it again? I can't tell. Not bad. Why am I adding more? Why am I being dumb? I already measured it out. Why am I adding more? Okay, wait, that wasn't completely retarded. I just need to go up. There we go. I'll get it right in a minute. No, I won't, clearly. That's gonna get close, is it not? We'll find out. I'd be wasting my time here. That's like a problem. This is supposed to be encased, not being left out. That's not. Didn't I measure all this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did measure all this. I don't think 5's gonna be enough. Because I didn't leave any room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. 6. I need to go 7. I need them to be able to spin around without hitting the back wall. I didn't build it right. Not even for those. I got to redo the whole thing. Oh, my soul. It hurts a little bit. Also, another question. Are you going to use pistons to use to build the blast doors to hide your hangars? Possibly. The idea for this, my bridge was up here. I moved that bridge because it looked like shit. I moved it to inside of here. So my bridge is technically right here. And instead of building a big ass thing up here, I wanted weapons to be surrounding me, my ship. So I built my bridge inside of that compartment, which is right above my internals, which means if I get hit on the bridge, my internals are probably going to get hit too. That's why we made backup options up here. Because if the internals, which is behind this wall, right underneath the bridge, if those get hit, then I have a redundancy option. And I ran the piping. Oh shit, hold on. What? Look at the ship first. Oh. And that's why I ran the piping the way I did. There still needs to be some connections that are made for the redundancy purposes. Like running these, I need to run those back here and connect them to these. I need to run these to connect to those. That way if everything needs to be connected to each other in every possible angle. And the reason for that is if one side gets blown up or one section of it gets blown up, I have a backup option still providing to those sections. And yeah, I mean, I may do blast doors like that, but the way I was going to do it is an automatic hinge that basically it would just go straight up. So the blast door would be like right through here, and it would come up in this direction, and then that blast door would protect the bridge. But in this case, I don't need that. So I don't know what I'm doing with the bridge doors yet, or the hangar doors. I haven't got that far with it. I'm basically doing this one piece at a time. Every day I'm thinking of something new, and then I'm trying to build it. That's how I've been doing it. But this setup here, it's not, see, like these right here, these are also from my internals. They're 2 blocks down. I've got to figure out a way how to encase this entire bottom area to match it up with what I need. And I don't like the way this front's going right now as far as the bottom is concerned. The top looks fine. I just need to figure out. I might just double it up and encase the bottom exactly like this up here one more time. Just to do it. Because this right here looks okay. I need to remove some of these. Those don't look okay. They look like ass. I forgot to remove these at the beginning anyway. This will give me a way to block it up a little bit better. That will give me a 5 anyway. That's good. But I need to go out to 7. I need to redo the entire thing and go out 7. Exactly. I need to I need to redo this. It's just not going to be good enough. Why? Because we need more guns. And these guns need to be, I basically need to have enough to rotate from the ass end at least 1, 2, possibly 3 blocks rotation. So that's 1, 2, 3. See, this one would be perfect. 3 blocks it can rotate around without hitting anything. I don't want to do damage to myself. Now the problem I'm going to have is all of these are auto turrets. So they detect whatever's closest and they turn around and shoot at it. But if stuff up here detects something close, like right here on the edge of the ship, right around, let's say something flies in at this direction, that turret's going to shoot dead at this and destroy those blocks. So I got to figure out that too. I haven't got that far. But I do know this. This needs to be extended out to 7. And it can technically be good with 1. So I don't need to go too high. I can go 1 high instead of 2. I need to break all this back down and do it again. Not good enough. This is what we're doing. We might not make it to thrusters tonight. It's already 4 o'clock in the morning. By the time I get done doing this and getting it the way I want, it's gonna be iffy. We'll keep going though, because I have nothing else better to do. I'll get tired. 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 7. You know what? Just do it and call it a day. Fixed. 2, 3. I cut off 2 of those. But this gives me a reason to extend it as well. So this is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we can go up. Then out 7 more. 6, 7. Up again. Oh wait, I needed to go. This whole front part I can probably extend it. But instead of going up, maybe I can go out. Keep it more uniform. Oh shit. It's out, up, out, up. Damn it. Fingers don't work right after a days of work there. Won't be a fucking monster, that's for sure. This is not out 7, so it's still wrong. But I can probably fix it. Well, I keep telling her anyway. I can fix her. Jugs. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we got 7 there. 3, 4, 5. I'll have to extend this out all by 7. We'll do the bottom first and then work on the top afterwards. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if I did that, come on. This would be 7, but would this be 7? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. That might work. I might be able to work with that. That's 7 there, and I can leave this area open for piping and cut through whatever the other armor I don't need. Now we can fix the top real quick. So I don't need it to go out multiples. From here it needs to go out 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this one's already done. Now here we can cut it down to 1 block. We don't need it to have 2 high, I don't think. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7. We'll leave that shit open for piping. Or maybe let's get rid of it. Like so. We'll leave this one right here open for piping. We will extend it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I probably forgot something. I probably need to go check it out real quick. Okay, so it was wrong again. I'm 1 off. Okay, it's okay. Watch this. Okay. This fucking works. Then yeah, I can do some math. If it doesn't work, well, yeah, I suck at math. Yes, no. Yes, yes, it works. All right, let's armor it up. And can I move some of this shit, like all these blocks? Wonder if I can just... What's here? Nothing. Double layer wall. That's what's here. We're gonna have to... I'm removing whatever armor I don't need, because I need to keep this shit as fast as possible. It is a combat ship after all. I don't mind this. And then it can walk its stairs up. I don't mind that. But I am going to try to leave this as open as I can to a certain extent. And that extent is how much armor I have at the time of putting all the thrusters in. When I get to that point, I can figure out what I need. Then we can armor it all back up. Because I would like to have all internals armored at least once. Twice if possible. Because we have... I have this mod, and it's the orcs from Warhammer. And my goal is to whoop that ass. So I got to figure out how to do that. That's what this ship is going to be used for. Whooping all kinds of ass. What I might do... Since this is internal armors. Yeah, I like that idea. Try it out. We're going to re-armor this later. Right now, I just want to be able to get a better sense of what I'm looking at. We're going to cut it out completely, and then we're going to armor up the sides and the bottom. Make it look good. To an extent. I still need to armor up this area or get rid of those and put those blocks in those locations. I don't know how much I'm going to need to armor up yet because I don't have the thrusters in. Until I do that, I can't really finish the hull, you know? That's sort of the problem. But this is going to give me a ton of guns on this big, beautiful bitch. Ship's just gonna look at me and be like, call me daddy. I'm gonna be like, yes, daddy. It's gonna be like that. It's just gonna be fucking massive. See, but that still doesn't fix my problem. I didn't do it right. I still need to come up. Well, I guess I did do it right, because if this platform here holds a gun, then I can start bringing this down into even more of a tip. Right? Because right now it's going to be a square ass tip. That's not much of a spear. I don't know. It sort of might be. Might be cool. We'll keep filling it in and finding out. I'm going to need to see a design where I make a judgment call if I like it or not. Something like this. Okay, we were going to get rid of this. That. Now, I can start building up. How am I going to do this? Maybe? Maybe? Wait, why did I just do it like this? Wouldn't that be smarter? Just make it one block higher than the rest. Not quite a spear tip, is it? I guess the spear tip must have hit like, I don't know, Jotun or something and just like flattened out. I think this will work for internals and weapons, but then I can actually get a spear tip. So I sort of like it, and I think I know how to fix it. Just gotta keep working at trying to fix it, guys. That's all you gotta do. One idea after another. We will succeed. We will fix her. Now here needs to come. I need this. I need to meet it here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this out so it actually hits a fucking tip, like so. Now I got another idea. We're gonna go. Oh, that's not right. We needed to go from here. How the fuck am I going to do this? Not going to work out right. This is center. It's not right. Not going to be right. Am I wrong? But if I'm coming out from here, it would work. Okay, so we'll just build up from here. Actually, no, I don't need to build up from there. I just need to figure out how to build out. Then I understand what to do. Just talk my way through it. I'll explain it. Build out from here, get as far as I can, cut the rest off. Problem solved, right? I'll show you. We'll try it and see what works. Okay, probably not. It's not going to work either, because then it's not going to match up. Unless might match up. Maybe. I would like it to be like this. That might work. Oh, shit. Something like that? Then do the same thing on the bottom? Try to figure out a way how to... Like that, maybe? Okay, so let's try this again. We're gonna go one block on top. I guess if I did this with the X and the Y, this would make this a lot easier. So I need 3 blocks back. Goes down 1. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks back. 1, 2, 3, 4. That did not work. Put it here. I don't think it's symmetrical on either, on both sides. Not. No way it can be. Numbers are off. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 2 blocks difference. Okay, okay, we can fix this. We can fix this. We're gonna wave off 2 blocks. So it should end here, which means these should end here. Right? I don't fucking know. Damn it. I don't know. The closest damn thing I've got to a tip so far. Good. So we're just going to keep continuing that. That was completely ass backwards. Yeah, it's totally screwed because the top's not the same as the bottom. The bottom I need to take and carve off a little bit more. But I might be able to make this work even without having to rebuild everything. It sort of looks shitty though. I won't lie about that. It does sort of look shitty. I can actually leave that off and these. But I need some of these to match up to an extent. This is tough. How am I going to do this? I need all of this to come down to match. Give me just a minute, I'm thinking. I'll leave that there. I start working this angle. I don't have an idea how I'm going to make this work just yet, but we'll get there. Maybe I need to extend that out just a hair bit more to bring it out to here. I can layer it. So maybe. Maybe something like that. Not bad. Not bad. I think I can work with this. If I can just figure out how to get the blocks on the inside to come down for each one of them, like, it would be all right. But if the problem is if I add more blocks, the more I add, the thicker it gets. So it's not going to actually look like a spear if I keep adding stuff, you know what I mean? That's where I'm running into problems. Like that sort of works. Gotta figure out how to add in stuff on the sides here. That sort of will work. We're just going to do it, full send it, see what happens. So I need to bring this one about right here, maybe. The vision will come out eventually. Just bear with me. If it's even a vision at all at this point. I'm not sure if I'd call it a vision anymore. So that's going to technically make it look too blocky. But I might be able to swing it. What's underneath here? Armor. Underneath there. Armor. Just maybe. I just need to make some indents here. Oh, that one's a problem. That there, and we'll these. That way I can fix it. Alright. This one I might have to redo another option. How am I going to do this? This is a big, big situation. What we're going to do, we're going to try our best. Start maneuvering this into a point. At least as close as I can get it. Anything that makes a triangle? Close. I don't think so. So we're just going to leave that like that. Actually, we might just add another block to it. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll see what it looks like. But now the idea is to start adding all this to it. Just to see what happens. So we don't want to add it everywhere, but we do want to add it in certain 90-degree turns. Give it the impression that it's actually doable. For example, we're not going to do it like this, but we will do it like this. Now for this little triangle, we'll fill in the gaps with these. Like something like that, and we'll do that all the way around in hopes that it works. Like this, we'll add those. Switch back up a block, add in those. Now those might be a problem, but we're not trying, like I said, we're not trying to do it to every single one of them. We're just trying to give the impression. If I can get my fingers to work. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Come on. There we go. Now these right here, 90 degrees, we'll hit that one, this one, this one. Not all of them, but most of them. Enough to get what we're after here. Some of these blocks we'll end up getting rid of. Some of them we won't. Sort of can't get rid of them, all of them. Here, this is going to be one of those sections that are going to be just really hard to do. So instead, we're going to pop that down, and we'll do 2 of those instead. See the impression that I'm trying to build here? Just give it the likeness of it. Doesn't have to be exact. Here, we can probably double them up like that. Make it look even better. Now this one we won't be able to, so we will probably have to just do this as a regular block. Then pull this one down like this. Add it like that. Then this one right here, this leaves this one as a problem. I'd probably say like that would probably be a better option than these. No. How am I going to do that? Something like that would be about the best I can get. At least the way I got it right now. Now with some of these though, I might be able to just fill them in. See if I can. Not gonna quite work the way I was expecting it to. Could do like that maybe. Not terrible. Then right here, we'll just keep working our way outwards till we get it right. Here, we'll just hit that. This one, we'll switch it back to a regular block, switch it back, switch it to a regular block. Not quite what I was after, but it might be enough to work. This is why I left blocks open, so I'd have room to work with when it came to these other blocks that I need to build this properly, at least as what I would consider properly. I don't know 100% how I'm going to get this done completely. Oh, I thought I crashed this now. It was just I'm guessing a save. I don't know, but I'm saving it. Just in case. Do not feel like doing this all over again unless I'm actually tearing it down. Alright, we're just going to work on this one. Like that. And then over here, we can turn these to the side. And turn these. That's a terrible idea. Wait, why am I doing it here? I should do it here. Wait, why am I even doing any of this? I need to put weapons up here. Oh, I didn't even fix the top from earlier, did I? Wait, I did. I did. Okay. But this needs to be coming down a piece because the weapon's going to sit right there. Middle. This is correct. I wonder. That would work out good, but then I still need to figure out how to get this to match up. I'm gonna keep working from the outside in. It's doing me a good service right now. Like this one, I don't really like that. Build it closer to that, I believe. This could all be a waste of time. I might have to tear it back down. I don't know yet. starting to look like a spear if you ask me. I don't know, man, but it's starting to look like one. I don't like that. I gotta figure out how to do this better. Maybe like that. This off and let's see if I can get a better. Maybe like that. Destroy that and throw a regular block in there. That looks almost better. Or do I just have to do it to the other side as well? Oh, I see where I fucked up. Okay. I think we're just gonna leave it like that. I still gotta do the bottoms after this. And the sides. Whole damn job right here, man. Trying to figure out which way to lay the pipe. This little section right here seems to be working. I'm just gonna keep using it. Ooh, wait. Could I have done that better? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, now we gotta work on this section here, and this whole section here will be the same. This little part, not. This right here. Something like that. I don't have a clue how I'm gonna fit this in there. What she said. Oh man, I cracked myself up. Sorry. Having fun with it. Not terrible. I'm leaving a gap, which I can fix. Gap is fixed. This gap can be fixed too. And then as far as these are concerned up here. Maybe not. That's definitely not going to work. This might not work. I'm just going to do it like that. Add this in. As far as these blocks are concerned, I sort of like this, like that better. It's not 100% shaping properly, but it does sort of look like a spear in a sense, except for this like dull ass dong on the end. It needs, actually, one more block might not look so bad. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. These corners, we're going to fix them. Get rid of that one. Add a full block here. Like so. And get rid of that one. That destroys everything I worked on. Getting rid of it. And including that one. There we go. That's decent. There's the top part. Alright, let's try to work on the bottom. Bottom needs to be worked the same damn way. I'm going to start at the tip and work myself back. Because there's really nothing going in there. On the top and the bottom, right here, we're going to put weapons. That's exactly what I'm doing there. And as far as these steps down, I'll show you how I'm going to handle those. But you guys just watched me handle that to make sure that this looks decent without being a fucking square. So what we're going to do, we're always going to move one block over. Like I'm put a triangle in there so it doesn't turn into a square. So for this, we would add in a block like this. Like so. Over here, we would get rid of that and add in something like that. Something like that. And this one, we actually might leave it like that and then turn around and do that. About the best we can get. Unless there's something I'm missing. Wait, maybe I could do that. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, see, that's how we want to block it in so it doesn't look like a piece of shit. Damn! Get him, boys! Oh, he got hit hard, dude. Give me a second, I'll read chat in a second. See if anyone's messaged me. Sorry. I'm in the zone, if you know what I mean. Do that? Oh, it looks like shit. How the hell did I do this up? Oh, it still has the problem right there. All I did was make it a little bit easier to see. Try this. Let's find out if it works. Not bad. We're just fixing this side up real quick because, well, it needs to be done. 4, 5, 6. Oh, shit. I took up the 7th spot with that. So we'll give it an extra 7th spot then. Keep carrying it on down the line. Everybody gets 7. Now for this one, we're going to go with one of these, I believe. And for this, we'll throw in that. Still doesn't look quite good here, but I might be able to fix that with one of these upside down, maybe. Like that. Yeah, that'll work. Who would ever thought we had to grow up and play geometry? Like, I want to fit the square into a circle, Mom. Square goes in a circle. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. I think that covers the entire top area. Let's wait. That's good enough. Gotta have some square shapes, you know. I actually like that. That's pretty nice. I did a good job on that. Good me. Yeah, I like that. Gives them something to shoot at. A whole front end that has nothing in it. That's gonna be great. Maybe just some piping for the All right, let's start here. I'm gonna flip around. You haven't noticed I always work on from this. I work from the same side. It's gonna be to the left of me. You haven't figured. Yeah, I don't know why I do this every time. Every time I'm doing a different a block, I come to this side. Got that one. Puncture this one here. Get rid of this. Make it that. Drop this down like that. How are we gonna design this? Well, first off, like that. That looks great. I need to work from the outside. I don't know why it works so easy for me like this, but when I work from the outside, I tend to do better. I gotta leave it flat on the top, but I don't have to leave it that way on the bottom technically. But it would be this angle right here. This would be the start of the flat part, which would be right here. Okay, so maybe I do need to leave it flat. We're gonna knock that back a bit. I need to leave it flat, like so. Reason for that is because that's the way the top is. And the weapons start going back right here. So we will cut that out. Okay, so this part starts going up right here immediately. I don't know if this is right, but we're doing it. All right, now we just need to start working this up to the top, I think. But I also need to start working it down to the bottom too. So I guess what we're gonna do is like this. Something like that, maybe. Let's build it up and let's see what happens. I can't tell. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I think it's gonna be something like that, I believe. And maybe like that. I don't think it looks 100% exact. One side's gonna be a little flatter on top, which is fine. The important part of being flat is already flat, so that's also fine. Damn, I can't tell which one's the top and bottom. This is top. Bottom. Okay, so this is the one I'm working on. I done lost track because they look the same. Alright, cool. Let's add some smaller triangles in here. Finish rounding it off a bit in certain locations. Alright, cool. That part's done. Sort of looks like a spear. I didn't expect to do that tonight, to be honest with you. I was actually talking about working on thrusters, but I like that. I don't have a complaint with it. Now I just got to figure out how to make that all work together. This right here seems like at the center point. We're just going to start working our way down and trying to figure out how to add all this together. So this is not going to work. But if that's the center point, that means down here needs to be a center point too. So I might just leave it like that. Because all these blocks need to start adding up. Equal what we want it to equal. Okay. Fill that in. Not bad. Not amazing, but it ain't bad. That's not good. We'll have to do it like that. And we'll do a triangle like this. Try another triangle like that. Terrible. I might be able to make it a little bit better. Maybe? I want to add these underneath here too. Just to give it some shape underneath the bottom so it ain't flat. That's gonna be tough. Ish. Be tough-ish. We will do... I don't really like the other look, so I guess we're just going to go with that. Deal with it, sort of deal. No. Yes. So this little wall here. Perfect. Exactly what I was trying to do. This one here. Perfect. Good enough. Good enough. Yes, sir. We're not doing the bottoms, but that will be good enough for now. Could I not have done a better job on that? Jesus. What the hell did I do wrong here? I think I put that one in here backwards or something. Okay, it works sometimes. It works on some corners it just sucks. Like that better. Always leave your corners like there, right like that. And we can put more corners in here. Oh, what is this? A fucked up block. We don't want that one. This one we want to Grab that. Boom. Like so. Oh, we missed a corner. Come up here and apply that. Double check your work. We gotta run all the damn shit, so we're gonna be knocking half of this shit out probably. But I like to see the shape of my awesome ship. Now that looks like a damn dagger. An arrowhead almost. Needs some wings, a little bit more on the wings to bring these wings out together on the top and bottom. That's not bad. Why does it look like a dick? Hey, look at the dick. That's a massive. Wait, what was that movie? What was that? Damn, it's a British movie. The British guy that plays in it, Austin Powers. Remember the big ass spaceship launching off into space? Looks like a massive wiener. Yes. Ignore that I said that. I don't care much for this corner right here. I wonder if I can rework it. I bet you I can find a better way to do that. Like, bet you I can find a better way. Like this one, for example, I can go with this. Like that, and then put a triangle in the bottom of it, maybe. Like that's much better looking if you ask me. Then here, we can sort of do the same thing. Maybe twist it around. No, might not work that way. No, we'll leave that one alone. This one, we can probably twist this one around. Make it less obvious. Maybe. Twist that into there. That's definitely less noticeable. All right, cool. I can work with that. I don't really care for this shadow, but like, what am I going to do to fix it? Like, that's actually even better. Yeah, we'll just do that. I like that even better. I'm missing it. Oh, I could actually fix that with these right here too. Like so. Oh, I can fix all of these that I don't like. Like this one. Oops. I just fix all of that like that. Can. Why, yes, I can. Get it right in a minute. Look at that. But that also screwed up this block too. So, damn. But I can fix it with that. That's not a big deal. This block here, I don't know what the hell this is. Can I use one of those? Why, yes, I can. That looks much better. Holy shit. Maybe I should try doing that with all of them. That would take a lot of time. We're going to roll with this for now. Good enough. That's the way I see this. Good enough. Like, who am I trying to impress here besides myself? I have to say, I did a damn impressive job right there. I got 3 hangars. It doesn't matter. 3 hangars. But with this right here, open as much as it is, it gives away the impression that you can tell where my internals are. They're going to be thinking they're in here, so they're going to shoot there. They're going to think it's in here, or it's in the big section here. At least that's what I would think. Like, if it was me, that's what I would be thinking. I'd be like, yeah, I know where that bitch's stuff is. We're going to hit it right there. And then we have this problem. So down here, I think I'm going to continue this little setup like this. And I'm going to continue it down here as well. Just to cover all this bottom part up. And back here, I'm going to do the same thing to cover all this up. Because the only thing I need to do to make this ship functional right now is to build these sections and put in some damn thrusters. And finish putting the weapons on and, you know, building the weapons out. That's all I got left. I didn't even want to tether in the hangar. I might find a use for it, like more cargo or something. I do want to know how much weight we're sitting at right now. I'm trying to keep it within a reason. We're only at 10 million, dude. I got another 10 million to go. We're good. Yes. I wonder. That would actually work out and just make this a solid damn section. Then it wouldn't be indented. Do I really care? The answer is probably no. I really don't care about the indent, to be real. I sort of like it without it. But it does give it that square look, which is what I was trying to prevent from happening. Like these here, for example. I know how to fix those now. We can pull these out of our ass. Boom. Oh my God, look how sexy this looks. Yes, sir. We're going to be making America proud. Quite work out like that, does it? Not quite like the other one did. We'll just leave that alone. But to say it sort of does look better. A little bit. There's still some issues like right here. I could probably get rid of that. Maybe. Iffy one. Get him. Alright, so that's that. I think I will keep working this wall. Turn it into a wing. Then I can expand that wing around. But then I don't know how they're going to get in there unless they come through a certain part of the wing. Like I might put the wing on struts. Like a strut out to here and then another strut out there and they can just fly through the center, or I don't know. Maybe I should leave well enough alone before I break it. It don't look bad. This area here looks a little rectangle, but overall it's not terrible. We need to add some more thrusters on. shit. I didn't realize I had two of them already. The hell are these backwards? Oh, they're not. Okay, so that just makes more sense. I fit through this gap. Nope. Can I lay a block in this gap? Also, nope. Got up here. I can armor this up. I want to remove that. This. We're gonna give this inside some shape too. Like that. Yeah, that's good. I'll give it a little bit of shape. This one? Did I? Oh! No, I didn't. I just got rid of my engine. That's unfortunate. I won't do something stupid like that, but we're deleting my engine instead. You know, just trying to shape it up a little bit, make it look a little better. Now I gotta go back and figure out what engine that was. It was a number 4. Alright, good enough. The reason why I was trying to do this, I was looking at doing this. I don't really need to come out here like this. I could actually block this off with slanted armor, because that slanted armor is going to do what? Yeah, that's right. Block it up. Instead of having, like, I should do like armor like this. Maybe like this. I need to start slanting this armor up anyway because it blocks. It could block some bullets. How do I want to do it is the question. I think I'd like to do it like this. Then turn this. If I could get my fingers to work. Like this. Then like this. Then like this. Then for the triangles, we just put triangles in it. Like so. And for this bottom block, actually, can't we remove that to get... No, we're just gonna leave it. I ain't going that crazy with it. Trying to give it a little bit of a shape, not completely overdo everything. Go. We're gonna have to get ready to work on some thrusters here in a few minutes. But that would be blocking in. Now, how I'm gonna block these in, I'm not this angle. So, like this bottom section here, what I'm gonna do instead, I'm removing this armor, like so. We're going to grab this armor, like so. What's that? There we go. See, I don't like this either, so we're going to remove this and we're going to replace it. Even though it's probably not needed right now. In it any damn way. Oh, wait. How am I going to do this? I don't have another block above it. Make it worthy. Oh, shit. This is going to cost... This is going to create another... I guess not. I guess it could work. But if it don't work, I'll just replace it. No worries. That could work. I don't mind that. It's not so bad. Good enough. We're just giving that a little bit of slant armor. Because slant armor, apparently, it ricochets shit. I don't know. But that's what I've been told. From people that played the game a lot longer than me. And YouTube videos. Pretty good. See, now all this I did with corner blocks. Oops, except for that one. Like, see these triangle blocks? I did it with those because I didn't know how to do the other ones. Now that I know how to do the other ones, I'm removing them. I'm gonna put in the good ones. Like this one right here. Oh, that one can stay. I see what I was doing. Like that one up there, I was trying to do it. See if I can make this work. We're gonna have to skip that one. I'm gonna skip the corners. That's the ones you're gonna put these in, I believe. That looks good to me. That's a slant. It looks good to me. Bottom is gonna get fixed because I haven't covered this up yet, so it's not done. We're gonna do that in a little while, like tomorrow or later, some other time besides now. So I'll flip this around to make it work. And flip it around to give it a slant. I can put that there. And we can just do a regular block here, maybe. Well, hell no, that don't make no damn sense, does it? Sometimes I just need to leave well enough alone. Dude, why couldn't I just do that? Why wasn't I smart enough to just do that the first damn time? Maybe it's because of this. Now I can twist this around and make it work, right? Well, see, it sorta works. The hell? I can actually place blocks there? Alright. Probably gonna get damaged, I would think. Either way, it looks good. Fuck it. Remove that. Yeah, that's 100% gonna get damaged. I can place it here, but I can't place it here? Can't place it there either. Can I really, like, encase them? Maybe not that one. Dude, I can actually encase these things. Wow. Don't make sense, but I'm doing it. Extra protection. Take it. What else do I need to do? I need to case these real quick. Good enough. Oh shit. I didn't have it turned on to do it to both sides. Ugh. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Wait, it showed red. And I cannot put it here. Alright. I know why. Needs a block to attach to, I bet. Good God, I'm smart. But for example, this one needs a block too. Even if I want it to be a hollow, I can still get an angle on it. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. So I decided to, instead of doing the hull, I was, before I lay down my thrusters, I need to get this right. Because I need to have room for the thrusters as well as room for all the piping to go into the weapons. So I was like, I'm just going to build the hull a little bit more. I got technically everything I need. I just need to have enough room to do the piping. Maybe add some extra armor in between each thing. And have enough to do the weapons and thrusters. That's it. So until I get the hull finished, I can't really know where I'm going to put everything. So we got to do some armor. Yeah, I like this. Back of the ship? No, this is the front of the ship. Okay. Here, we need to go. You know what? I'll just do this. It'll be easier and faster. Did not grab it? Did grab it, it's the wrong one. This should be plenty enough space underneath. The question is how does this fit into that over there? Okay, so it would be this block here. I can deal with that. That'll work. So now I just need to connect this to this somehow. I need to bring this and start moving it up. That might work. Shit, that's the wrong one. I think. It would not technically be the wrong one, but it is the wrong one at the same time. Trying to figure out an idea of how to start converging all this up into one. And it's going to be a little difficult, I can see. Like a whole lot difficult, actually. But I'm going to manage to do it somehow. This needs to start converging this direction and boom. Patch. Question is how? Which is why I should have not done this yet. It makes no sense to do that right now. Waste of armor. At least I got that part sectioned out a bit the way I want it. Oh shit, I still gotta cover this up. This right here, let me just do this. We're going to make it right here. We're gonna go down to we'll go down to about right here, go down another one. Just to break it up. Good. Just to break it up a little bit. About right here. How far is this? So we can start bringing it up to here. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 8 blocks. Five, 6, 7, 8. Go up another one. That should cover that. Alright, cool, cool. That actually works. Need to armor this all in anyway. Forgot about it. So this there. Then I can start putting the armor around there. This also needs to go at least right here. We'll overlap about 1 block. Looking good. Looking good. All right, we're going to extend this about right there. Then this needs to get right here. Missed it. Where did I put the block? I don't see it. Fuck it, not important. That should cover in this section decently well. How am I going to do this? This is the situation I'm stuck on the other side as well. We're going to finish this section because it's easier. But I'm going to have to do the same thing here. Actually, I already know how I'm going to do this one. We're just going to bring it up like this, and then we're going to pop it right there. Boom. Problem solved. could have actually done it back here and did just as good. I'm putting extra rooms here just in case I need to run conveyor belts. And it's also an air blast room, basically. So if they bust this open, it still has more armor. That's what it's used for. At least that's what I'm thinking anyway. It might not work like that. But we can all hope, right? Okay, so while we're doing this, this section is already done. But this section is not. I'm going to build this one out as well. This one needs to come up and match up to here. So how many blocks away is this? One. Oh, right there. 1, 2, 4, 5. And 5 blocks? Oof. Yeah, that's not gonna work like that either. Oh. Of course it would be the most simple one. This is not connecting the two. Hold on, this ain't working. I need to connect the two. Goes right to here, so That looks pretty good. Oh man, look at that. Holy shit. Oh my god. My ship is looking amazing. At least to me. It looks good to me. Can't speak for everybody, but this part of it's going to take a little bit of work. I gotta come back to that and fix it in a few minutes. What is this too? This can be closed in. This one. Concentrating hard over here, boys. Or ladies. Depending on who's watching. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just being super quiet. Trying to concentrate, get this shit done. Without making mistakes, because if I make mistakes, I gotta fuck it up and do it again, you know what I mean? I won't do all that. I wanna do all that? That's too much damn work. These. Ooh, I could do it like, oh, that's not a lot of protection. I'm just gonna leave that doubled up like that. I don't really care for that. Not when I can make it better. What's on the, oh, I can't make it better. I can make it a little bit better. We can just give them one of these. Make it look a little bit better. Sir, making big gains tonight. Not quite what I had in mind. It's, I mean, I did do the hangar. Then I set a new goal, finish the hull. But I was wanting to do other things like thrusters, but this sort of took over, and it's sort of winning right now. Winning my heart. Is this right here extra? Oh. Oh, no. Okay, it's just extra armor. Fuck that then. We don't need it when we got this. Man, they're gonna shit bricks when they figure out that I've done this. They're gonna be like, you didn't build this. What AI built this for you? I'm gonna be like, go watch the damn streams. Stop wasting my time. Punk ass bitches. But my friends like to give me shit. Because I don't do these I don't do this. They do this for me, and then I go blow shit up. That's me. I don't do this. This is very unusual. But I like it. Fun. Didn't think I just, y'all didn't hear that. It actually is fun. Oh, look at that. Oh man, I make this shit look good. I make this shit look good. Can't wait till I get a paint job on this. Boom. Oh my god. A godly ship. I'm gonna put this one on there. It's the Lord ship. Yes, it is. My, look at this. I designed it in his name. But we are totally putting USS Penis Deep on the back of this right there. USS Penis Deep. It's just gonna be funny. And I like funny. Funny's funny. All right, we gotta fix this right here. It looks like. Oh my God! Wait. Okay, yeah, I see the blue line. I was gonna say, where's my blue line at? Have I been fucking this up the entire time? I have to go extra right here, I think. Is it extra? Yes, it is. Looks extra anyway. God, my ship looks amazing. So happy I decided to rebuild everything and do it the way I wanted it. This is gonna look better than the Farragut class, okay? It's gonna look better once I get done. Right now, half-assed, sorta. It's like semi-half-assed, like not 100% half-assed. Like for example, this block. Yes, it's all extra armor. Did I really do this smart? Oh my goodness. I'm a genius. Praise the Lord. Oh, I'm not a genius anymore. I lied. That's what I get for talking shit. This block twisted like that. Oh my. That looks sexy. Yeah, you see like this right here? This, is that extra? Yes, it is. I don't like that. I don't like the extra like that. Like it looks weird. So instead of doing that, and this, and this, like it all just looks like shit compared to what I'm able to do. Oh, I can't do that, but I can do this. And this might look like that. This like that. Oh, that extra? Yes, it is. If it's extra, we're getting rid of it and we're adding in the angle. Like so. Oh, I shouldn't have done that yet. It's not 100% extra. It was sort of needed. So we're going to add that back. And then we're going to add this back. Till I get what I need from it. We will remove that. Can I? Yes, I can. Wait. Let's remove this too, so I can start piecing this together. I didn't realize that was only a single block. Go. We'll layer that out later as well. How am I going to combine these corners together? Maybe this is right here is going to have to be a corner piece like this, I think. Then these have to go like this, then well, that sort of would work actually. The hell? See if I can. That looks a little better. Okay, so I didn't need these, I don't think. We're gonna try to replace them any damn way. And fit them together here somehow. Oh, this is the one I was trying to work my way up. Here, there. Okay, we're just gonna do this. What part of the wing is this? Hangar. Yeah, I need to make that corner on there a little bit better. I got sidetracked when I was doing this earlier. You know, that's how I do it. That's how I roll. But that's why this right here wasn't finished yet. I need that to match up with this. But for this, I can actually match it up here. Not have to do so much work to replace the things I've already done. Like so. So this will be started with a bunch of. This will be a bunch of triangles. This will be a bunch of triangles. This will match up to this. And then these. I don't know how I want to do this just yet, but we're going to try to just loop it in here and figure it out. That looks decent. Not terrible. Gives the ship some character. That's what it is. It gives it character. Is that an extra block? It is. I think I did this like 3 times already. Oh, son of a bitch. It's definitely extra now. Okay, what I'm going to do here. Get by with that though. I believe I can. This might have to change. A little bit. That will work better. I think do a solid block there. This block here. I also believe this block would work out better here as well. Yes, it does. All right, find some triangle there. I just removed that. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Okay. Nope, this was correct. This needs to get removed. Replace with this. And these need to be removed and replaced with these. But remember, we don't do all of them. We do all but the last one with the angle on it. This and this last one here. I think it can be this one. Wait. This one. Like that. Okay. This is getting tough. Trying to figure out ways to do all this. Let's do this. Let's just slap a few of these down where we need them. I'll come back and fix it in a minute. My brain going stupid on me again? Wait, is this not right? That's not even the right block I'm looking for. This is. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Not right. Can I do this? Just cover it up. Don't you hate when you were doing something and it looks so damn good and then you lost track of what you was doing? Can't remember how to replicate it? That's totally happening to me now. I can't remember what the fuck I was supposed to be doing in which given situation. Dude, now it doesn't look as good as the other part does. Gotta figure out what I did wrong. It was probably quite a bit. Let's start here. I want to start right here. Something happened and I lost track of what I was doing. Like my brain turned off for a minute. And then I just started screwing up everything. We're gonna reset real quick. Reset the brain. I think these I could get by with just by putting these up here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it would look better. Guess we're taking the lazy way out. I really don't know how else to do this. Make it look decent. This is going to be a triangle. Right here. I can figure that one out. This one. A half triangle? Have to either be a square or this third option here, rotated. No. Uh-oh. Don't forget what I was doing. I don't remember how to fix this. Maybe it's because I did that. Dude, the blueprint's pretty straightforward here, you know? At least it should be, right? Like, it's fairly clear what direction you should go. Then for this, that, and then that, and we'll block it in. This. I don't know if that's right. Doesn't look right. Something's wrong with it. You know what I gotta say about that? This is shit. Like 6 layers of armor. It's gonna be fine. Oh, wait. I didn't fully... That's what this is. This damn extra hangars with the fronts that I never finished filling out. Oh, well, that makes sense. I was wondering why shit looked really weird. I was already done with the part that I was working on. I already started working on something else. do it like that, and then we'll do it like this just for leisure. Okay, so I can't go down, but I can go up and or side to side. Good enough. Now these two sections, full of shit. I don't even need those. That's what was confusing the shit out of me, is because I don't need them. It technically wasn't part of this. Why does this gotta be so damn difficult? Maybe if I do that. Oh, I hit V. That, and then do this one. Like that. I wonder. No, I cannot. Unless I take these side panels off. I can find a better way to do this, I believe. There has to be a better way, right? I don't know. Maybe like this. I gotta figure out how to get rid of these sections here. No, I think I had it right to begin with. Yeah, I think I had it right to begin with. Running around with shit that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put that back there. We're gonna call that shit good enough. That's exactly what's about to happen. Good enough. Alright, take a look. Ready for weapons on the front. The inside. Oh, this looks like. I don't think I'm gonna get all the guns on there like I wanted to, like on the inside of this. But I'm much more willing to put guns here. And here, and here, and here. Like all along this ridge line. And on the wings right here that I'm building. That's why I'm making them flat and they're big so I can put guns on those as well. And like right here, that's a good thing. I'm glad I did it the way I did it. I can put guns there, there, one or two there, some right here. Like, yeah, dude. Fucking beast. I like it. I just hope it performs as good as my, you know, the thoughts in my head. I can fix that. That's terrible. Let's see here. Nailed it. Oh, look at that. That's terrible. Now that I know how to use these certain other blocks, I can just start replacing them as I see fit. Whatever makes it work better. Or like that a little bit better. I'm gonna leave these blocks out because I'm still doing. I still gotta do all the piping. But for like these, I can do these instead. Not really a big deal, but it might make a little bit of a difference. To work. Definitely work. I'm okay with this. Now right here, what we can do. Just want to cut it down enough, but make it look a little decent. Same thing I've been doing for like an hour and a half right now. Re-armoring. Whoa, what is that? Hold up. Fix yourself. This block here. Take this out and replace it with this one. Like so. Nice. Same with this one right here, where you don't have a jagged edge, like that straight edge on there. You don't need that, so you just bring these blocks in and boom, curved edge. You keep rinsing and repeating this cycle as long as it takes. Like some of these right here, you don't have to really do it, like I'm about to. Like I'm thinking about to. I think I might double up on it. Double up on the armor, at least for the length of where it's at, and it makes it even look better. See? Boom. Now you just gotta figure out the angles here again. Most likely, I should have just laid it down another armor block to be real. Might as well. Oh, it was another. There is another armor block back there. Remember, don't do the last one. So you're gonna back it off one. That way you can put in triangles. Or in this case, like this one, put in one of these. Then over here, you can put in another one or a triangle. Yeah, I think it looks better like this. I can put a triangle here. Here, I can put in one of those other blocks, like this, but turn it around. Somehow, hold on. Maybe not. Can't do that because of this block. Oh, I can do that. That'll work. Jesus Christ, how many blocks am I gonna have to get rid of to get one block right? It's not perfect. I should have probably just left it alone. Or actually, maybe not. I'm willing to accept certain limits. Like this, I'm willing to accept that. Chalk it up to whatever and just move on. This though, I've done something better. Nope, it looks fine to me. I'll change it later. I just wanted to get the generalization of the hull down. Really? Is this gonna keep doing this to me? I'm gonna keep bugging me until I do every single fucking bit of this. Nope, that's good. Just trying to round off the edges. Fairly difficult times. This. Like this block right here. Used to be one of these, I believe. No, I'm completely wrong. It's not that. Good enough. Why does that look like that? This one I can fix. Like this. And maybe put another triangle on top to fix it. To make it look a little better. Alright, well that's a hell of a lot of work on the hull. Damn, it's already 6:30 in the morning. Oh damn guys, 6:30 in the morning. Okay. So we got the hangars. Hangars are rebuilt. I don't know if it's going to work. It's all piped in. The hull is covered up. It looks like a big ass wiener. That's hilarious. Called the Dickmobile. Guns, I guess thrusters and guns are tomorrow and finish the piping. Or later on today, I should say. I'm going to start laying down all the guns, getting everything set up perfectly and everything attached together, and throw some damn thrusters in here into the sides and stuff around all my guns, and well, we're going to beat this shit up. We got to do some testing. Oh, I fucked up on one part. Look at this. Gotta fix that real quick. Can't get off like that. Fix it. Figure it out. Figure it out. Come on. Why is this so? I keep hitting the wrong button. This one goes like this. I do that, and I get rid of this into a. How the hell did I do this? If this is a triangle, that means the bottom one should be a triangle, right? Oh no, this one's gonna be this one. Like that, I think. Pretty good, actually. This one is gonna be one of these. And this one is a... Oh, I just backed again. Another triangle. Boom. Dude, I am so proud of this. This is an awesome ass looking ship in my eyes. I mean, it might not be the coolest thing to everybody, but it does. Look, at least it looks like it either looks like Odin's spear, or it looks like a big ass giant wiener. I don't know which one. That's up for you guys to decide. So later on, if you're watching this video on YouTube and you made it this far, highly doubt you did. But if you did, let me know in the comments. Is it a giant wiener or is it a spearhead? I'm gonna go with wiener. But until then, I need some sleep, guys. I will be back on in a few hours, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Happy holidays, by the way. And if you enjoyed and you hung out with me up to this point, hit the sub button, follow button on Twitch, all that good stuff, and we'll do it again in about Almost 12 hours. About 7 p.m. since I'm on holidays. I'm going to be doing it from 7 p.m. to about 6 o'clock in the morning until I get this shit built. We'll see you in a few hours. Have a good night. Peace.